So normally we hire these out. Oops, I need to take those in. Normally we hire these out, the Vitos, and they've normally got 9 seats. This one hasn't. Start packing tonight. Morning. It's blowing a hooey, it's windy as hell, and I'm driving a Vito across Spain. Oops. 845 kilometres to go, several stops on the way, anywhere between 8 and I'm going to allow 12 hours because of the weather when it being so windy. It's just before 8 o'clock in the morning, not slept since about 4. Helen and the girls are flying today, so they're flying out of Alicante into yet another lockdown again. So I think Helen's flown in and out of more lockdowns and I've had at dinners for various reasons. And if anybody's going to start kicking off about it, don't. It's not worth it. A couple of boxes left to pack. That's me about ready for the off. Can't believe I'm taking this much back to England with me. Yeah. Never mind. Next stop, somewhere en route, hopefully. Not getting stopped.
There's Andy on his way to Bilbao to get the ferry to go pick my dad up. So no haters please, because we're travelling during lockdown. Needs must. We've just told him he's got to drive carefully and not spend too much time messing about with his phone and the camera. See you Saturday, Andy. We're just setting off for the airport to go back to England, and it's locked down today, so that's going to be a bit strange. And for all of you that think we shouldn't be going back, we're going to go and help my dad pack his house up because he's moving back to Spain next week and he needs a bit of help, and it's also his birthday, so we're back there hopefully only for 3 days as long as our flights don't get cancelled, and we'll let you see what it's like in Alicante Airport and on our Ryanair flight. So here we are at Alicante Airport and there's nobody. It's like a ghost town. We always park at umbrella parking, which is it's a great service. I think for 3 days it's cost me €15. You drop your car off, they bring you to the airport. When you've got your badge, you ring them, they pick you back up and take you to your car, and it's secure parking. But there are roadworks and it was an absolute nightmare to find it, so we're like half an hour later than we should be. But I can't believe how quiet it is here. This is usually so busy, this airport. And look at it. When you get here, we have to show them that we've got a boarding pass before they'd let us in. And usually there are queues of people down here. All the check-in desks are empty. This is security check, and there's nobody being checked. So duty free's open. The last couple of times I've travelled, because I have travelled a couple of times since lockdown ended in Spain and in the UK, not much has been open inside this airport, so we've brought pack up so we can have something to eat, because there's not been really any choice of any sort of food here in Alicante since lockdown. We've just got a drink from WH Smith's, and I've got a couple of magazines, but everything's more or less looking closed. Yeah, last time I came that one was open. Were it open when you two came through?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, no, it wasn't. That one.
Yeah, that one's open down there. But it's, what time is it? Nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is how quiet Alicante Airport is.
Burger King's open.
Well, we're not having Burger King, I'm afraid. Found somewhere to eat our sandwiches, but a lot of the tables are not available. You're not allowed to eat on them, they've got signs on them. Francesca, priority boarding are on this bus with us that have not got it, and everybody's really 2 metres away from each other, aren't they? The flight's not actually as busy as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be a lot fuller than this, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, Andy, hope that helps you on your way, as it were. Drive careful.
Over on the left, there's a hell of a lot of airplanes. I'm wondering if it's a place where basically they dismantle. It's like an aircraft breaker shop. I haven't seen the programme on it. You can see it just over there. Might be a bit skewy. So if you want to know where all the planes are parked, there's a load of them there. There. Hope you can see them on it. Keep me out on the road. So I'm at some services. I'm about 2 hours 15 from Bilbao, and I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's not a great many people here, but the whole of the services, obviously I'm keeping my distance from everybody, the whole of the services is takeaway only. So no eating or drinking inside. Luckily I only wanted a coffee, so that's alright. Helen made a pack up this morning, been munching on bits of that on the way here, so getting a bit cold. I mentioned about weather. I don't know if the GoPro's picked anything up as I've been driving. Below 10 degrees, I've gone through a lot of rain, a lot of wind, a fair bit of standing water. But I'm glad I set off today instead of tomorrow, although tomorrow the ferry's at something like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because we're not allowed to drive because of the curfew. So between 12 and 6, I think it is midnight at 6, you can't drive anywhere. So all being well, being in good stead for tomorrow. Let's just hope the Bay of Biscay is kind to us, to say the least. I'm an hour outside of Bilbao. I might do a smash and dash for fuel. Loads and loads and loads of vineyards have gone past. And then I've just seen a sign for skiing and ski resorts. This country is so diverse. Well, I'm in Bilbao. How steep that hill is. Chuffing killed me. The hotel's just in the plaza around the corner, so it's not far to walk, thankfully. So I'm in the room. It's basic, it's functional. Bathroom, a shower and a bath, little bath, typical in Spain. 2 double beds, there's TV, and you can see outside, there's a blazer. The van is up there.